Hello everyone and welcome back to Sound People. We are here today with Cathy from the Lazy Ballerina, a wine bar in downtown Puyallup. If you haven't been, it's super cute. Let's start with your beginnings because it is not in doing a wine bar.
No, not at all. I actually worked for a local investment firm, Russell Investments, and I was there for almost 30 years. So, my entire career was spent in something much different, very corporate. I've always been that type of person that was always looking and thinking about things and like, could this be something I could turn into a business? And I think as you get older, you realize that life is really short. And sometimes you maybe have to step outside of your comfort zone a little bit and try something a little bit different. I started thinking about what are the things that I really enjoy. And I really enjoy socializing, I enjoy wine, I enjoy cooking, I enjoy decorating. With those thoughts in my head, this wine bar just kind of came about. I knew if I was ever going to actually open this wine bar, I wanted it to be in downtown Puyallup. That's our home. I love the community. I love all of the other businesses down there. I just felt like that was the ideal place to do it. And I think there was this other kind of side of my brain where, okay, well maybe this is just gonna stay an idea for the rest of my life. So it wasn't really until I found this space where I said, you know what, I can either continue to talk about this idea or I can actually pull the trigger and try it. I would rather go to my grave and say I tried it and it failed versus not having tried it at all simply because I was too scared.
Tell me about the machines, the glasses of wine that can be purchased, because you have that whole room filled with a bunch of dispensers. That's really neat.
Yeah, it is pretty cool. It's like a candy store for wine lovers. So we've got 20 wines in our tasting room. When you come in, you get this little card and it's preloaded with 10 ounces on it. And then for each of the 20 wines in there, you just insert the card into the machine and you can do a taste, a half glass or a full glass, and then you can buy them all by the bottle as well. It really is a great way, like I said, to maybe try something that's out of your comfort zone. I want to be able to bring wines that maybe aren't as accessible, allow people to try something from Romania or South Africa, Argentina, just different places that maybe they wouldn't necessarily think of.
Are you a Pinot?
I would say it's probably a little lower on my red list, but I am an equal opportunity employer when it comes to red wine. Yeah, I do love it.
I liked a lot of the things that you were showing when you first walk into the store. You have a bunch of really unique pieces there.
The design of the wine bar is really based off of, selfishly, what did I think would be cool? I wanted it to be a little bit more sophisticated but still comfortable for people. Everything in the shop is secondhand, so I spent a lot of time at Habitat for Humanity and Goodwill and garage sales. We had a lot of people that donated china to us and different pieces of furniture.
Is there anything that you would share with people out there about your own journey moving from working for a company to working for yourself?
I was really naive when I went into this. I spent my career working with financial advisors and kind of guiding them on how to build their business. But when it's your business, it's an entirely different thing. There's an emotional connection, there's a financial connection. I don't think I fully grasped that when I went into this. I work longer and harder and get paid less than I ever have in my entire life. The reward is kind of what we were talking about earlier, in that I love our guests, I love our customers, like their family. One evening, it was getting close to closing, but there was a couple that was in the far back room, and I happened to look down the hallway from the front area to see them. And there was a slow song that was playing and they were in the back dancing. There's not many places where you can actually do that. Mm-hmm. And I think at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. It's about community. It's about, making new friends. Connections, yeah, it really is. You can accomplish anything if you set your mind to it. That doesn't mean it's going to be easy. It doesn't mean it's just going to get handed to you. But at the end of the day, it's just believing in yourself and not running away from things that scare you, because I think that you miss out on so much opportunity and so many wonderful things if you run away from them.
And something that I took away from meeting with you was the importance of community to you. There's a picture in the front when you walk in of your mother.
Yeah.
And can you talk a little bit about the significance of that?
There's a spot in my bar that for the first few months People would come in and say, oh, you should put something in this particular spot in the bar. And I'm not going to do it until they have the exact perfect thing to put in there. My mom passed away the week before we opened the bar. She'd been sick for a while. She was in her mid-80s. I have a charcoal drawing of her that someone had done when she was probably in her late 20s. And it was framed and it was in my office. And of course, as I'm sitting there crying, I happen to look up at this picture and I'm like, oh my God, I know what I'm going to put in the bar. Now I feel like, Mom is there kind of looking down. Yeah, I hope she would be proud.
I'm sure she is.
But a lot of the things in that bar, definitely remind me of her. She was by far one of the strongest women I think I have ever known. I think this will be a good way to commemorate her and just all the other strong ladies that are in our lives. So
thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you for having me. This was a lot of fun. So yeah, come and visit us.